Everyone, this is Ali, and I hope all of you are aware about my introduction, my background about this business. Inside today's video, I'm going to talk about my philosophy and approach to this business. So let's dive in. To run a successful business, there needs to be a balance in all the pillars of Amazon selling. And there are 5 pillars of Amazon selling, which I'm going to teach you, which I'm going to discuss with you, so that if you are planning to start or if you're already selling on Amazon, this video will help you a lot. 80% of businesses shut down as they fail to understand this simple diagram. So I hope all of you can understand the diagram. It is a balance between research, validation, sourcing, brand kit development, and launch. So you need to balance everything in order to be successful, in order to run this business consistently, and in order to run this business in the most stable manner. If you focus more on research and less on launch, you will fail. The business will start shaking. Now, you must be wondering how we cracked the code of successful Amazon selling. The answer is quite simple. It is our approach. So our approach here is we never let emotions decide what to sell, what to purchase, what to sell. We do not do guessing game. We let the data decide what is to be selected to sell. So we do not go on our gut feelings or on the gut feeling of the market or on what others are doing, but we dedicatedly decide everything based on the data, based on the tools we use, and based on what the tools present to us. So we do not do the guessing game. We do not decide by our own gut feeling that let's start selling a speaker or let's start selling a vacuum bottle. No, we go and check the data, and if the data hints us to sell a bottle, we start the process of finding suppliers. We start the process of procuring it to India and start selling the bottles. We always look for something new instead of rat race. So in India, if you are a seller or if you're planning to sell, you will see most of the videos on YouTube telling you or showcasing you to sell products which are easily available in Indian marketplace or which are easily procurable from Indian wholesale market. We do not do that. We focus on products which are not easily available in Indian marketplace, which are not being wholesaled in Indian marketplace by Mumbai importers or Delhi importers or any other wholesale markets. So let's say if someone is selling a vacuum insulated bottle, for an example, and we see that he or she is selling it in a good pace, he or she is making a good money out of it. We do not just go and start fighting with them. We just do not procure the same product and start selling it. We do not do that, and you should even not do that. That is what we teach. That is what we that is how we train other businesses. I'll again come into that part in the later video, but this is our approach. We do not do rat race. We aim to differentiate and private label the product. That is what I explained. Let's say if someone is selling something, we do not sell the exact same thing. We improve the product. We understand what customers are facing in terms of difficulties. We understand their pain points. We improve them. We private label it under our own brand, and then we import it and then we launch it. So we do not sell exactly same product as someone else is selling. सिंपल लफ्ज़ों में बोलूँ तो अगर कोई नाइकी का शोरूम है तो उसके बाजू में और एक नाइकी के शोरूम को ओपन करने का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, right? That is what you have to understand here. If someone is selling a particular design of product and you start and go and sell a similar kind of design on Amazon beside them, you are killing your own business, right? So that is our approach. We do not fall into rat race. We differentiate product. Now, to simplify our approach in a very presentable way, I'll explain you how our approach goes. So the first step is product research, where we identify newer opportunities, look for newer opportunities. ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरे दिमाग के अंदर जो भी चीज़ है मैं उसके अंदर ही कुछ ढूंढूं. I look for different products, newer innovations, newer opportunities into the market. रोज़ बरोज़ चाइना में, इंडिया में बहुत सारी ऐसी नई R&D होती है, नए प्रोडक्ट्स बनते हैं, नए डिज़ाइंस बनते हैं जो शायद हमें सुने भी नहीं है, हमें पता भी नहीं है. सो वी लुक फॉर न्यूअर अपॉर्चुनिटीज. दैट इज़ द फर्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ द बिजनेस. The second step of the business is product validation or market validation. लेट्स से आइडेंटिफाइड 10 डिफरेंट आइडियाज टू सेल, उसमें से कौन सा प्रोडक्ट एक्चुअल में मुझे बेचना चाहिए, बाय लुकिंग एट प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी, बाय लुकिंग एट competition, by looking at demand. That step is called validation. The third step is supplier hunt. Let's say I have identified a product, let's say I have validated it कि नहीं इसको बेचना चाहिए, मार्केट अच्छा लग रहा है. The third step is supplier hunt, to find the right supplier who can actually give us the product, from whom we can actually procure the product. जो भी डिज़ाइन हमें चाहिए, जो भी स्टाइल ऑफ प्रोडक्ट हमें चाहिए, जो भी कलर हमें चाहिए, या कुछ भी इनोवेशन करना है, वी हैव टू फाइंड द राइट फैक्ट्री फॉर इट, a right company for it, and then we supply, then we import the product from China and get it here. That is the third step. The fourth step is product setup. So in the meantime, when the products are being imported, we set up the product. I'll go into details one by one. I've created slides for each one of them. I'll go into details. Then the fourth step is product setup, and the fifth step is strategy and launch. So this is my approach of this business, and by far I have developed it myself. मैंने इसको बहुत ही प्रैक्टिस करने के बाद बनाया है, बहुत ही एक्सपीरियंस करने के, इस बिज़नेस को बहुत ही बार एक्सपीरियंस करने के बाद ये अप्रोच बनाया, और हमारा पूरा बिजनेस इसी अप्रोच के ऊपर टिका है. तो इस अप्रोच की जो नींव है वो प्रोडक्ट रिसर्च है, प्रोडक्ट वैलिडेशन है. सो लेट्स से इफ़ यू ऑलरेडी हैव सारी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट, एंड इफ़ यू टेल मी अली आई वांट टू सेल सारीज, आई हैव सारीज मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, तो आपने प्रोडक्ट रिसर्च भी नहीं किया, प्रोडक्ट वैलिडेशन भी नहीं किया, आपने सप्लायर हंट भी नहीं किया, आप सीधा जा रहे हो प्रोडक्ट सेटअप एंड स्ट्रेटेजी लॉन्च पे. तो वहाँ पे आपको अप्रोच चेंज करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज आपके पास मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है तो मैं कुछ बोल नहीं सकता, बट हमारे बिजनेस अप्रोच को आपका अप्रोच मैच नहीं करता, क्योंकि आपने आपके बिजनेस की नींव ही हटा दी है. आप डायरेक्टली उसको बेचना चाहते हो जो प्रोडक्ट आपके पास ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है. ऐसा नहीं है कि साड़ी नहीं बिक सकती, बट साड़ी अगेन इज अ हाईली कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोडक्ट विथ अ वेरी लेस मार्जिन. तो वहाँ पे आपने क्या किया, प्रोडक्ट रिसर्च की मेरी टेक्निक यूज़ नहीं की, प्रोडक्ट वैलिडेशन की टेक्निक यूज़ नहीं की, और उसकी वजह से शायद यू माइट एंड अप मेकिंग लॉसेज, यू माइट नॉट मेक योर बिजनेस प्रॉफिटेबल. Our approach is foolproof, which will help you make your business profitable from the day you launch. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको 6 महीने लॉस में चलाना पड़ेगा और फिर प्रॉफिट होगा. नो, आर अप्रोच इज इन अ वे वेर यू रिसर्च, वैलिडेट, इम्पोर्ट, लॉन्च, यू मेक प्रॉफिट्स. ना कि आपने लॉन्च किया 6 महीने तक आपने लॉन्च ही करते रहे और आपको प्रॉफिट दिख ही नहीं रहा है. नॉट दैट वे, right? So this is our approach, this is my approach, which we follow, which we even teach to our students, for which we train startups, businesses and individuals as well. Going in depth with the approach, the first step is product research. So we take a deep dive into product research, what is being sold currently into the market, always look for new opportunities, something which is not big yet, what customer emotions, reviews is about the product. After which we select a list of potential products and further validate, shortlist the most probable winner. So the second step is product validation. The product selected goes through our validation process. Validation means कि इन 10 प्रोडक्ट जो हमने ढूंढे हैं इनमें से कौन सा प्रोडक्ट बहुत ही अच्छा है और किस प्रोडक्ट पे हमें पैसा इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए. So we map out every products and analyze which will fit the market, which product have the most demand, is it a short-term trend or a long-term trend, how is the product ranking in the search, how much will the shipping be, what will be the weight of each unit, are there any potential competitors, what are the profit margins, is this a seasonal or a full year product, how much percent can be returned to the audience or by the audience, what are the common complaints by the user. ये तो मैंने बहुत ही छोटी चीज़ लिखी है. वैलिडेशन एक्चुअली 15, 20, 25 पॉइंटर्स पे कवर होता है. यहाँ पे मैं सारे पॉइंटर्स कवर नहीं करूँगा वरना आप लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे. बट अगेन वैलिडेशन इज अ वेरी लॉन्ग, लेंथी एंड डीप प्रोसेस which if you follow, you make sure that your business is profitable and foolproof. If you avoid validation, if you avoid product research, आपके पैसे डूब जाएंगे, आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट डूब जाएगा, आप परेशान हो जाओगे और आपका बिजनेस नहीं चलेगा. फॉर एनी बिजनेस इन द वर्ल्ड, रिसर्च एंड वैलिडेशन इज मस्ट. आपने फैक्ट्री डाल दी और आप बोलोगे कि नहीं मुझे यही प्रोडक्ट अभी चलाना है, आई एम सॉरी, you can purchase my programs, you can purchase my services, you can purchase my trainings, but I am sorry, I cannot guarantee you any success. If you follow the approach which we follow, you can replicate the results which I have done in my past. You can at least go on the same path which I'm going, so that you avoid making those mistakes which I and most of the sellers have made in the past, right? Coming to the third step, which is supplier hunt. Once we finalize a product, we have searched for the product for the best supplier in the market, identify what is the right price for the product, we'll do a final profit calculation based on the price by supplier. तो प्रोडक्ट वैलिडेशन किया, फिर हमने सप्लायर को ढूंढा, सप्लायर को ढूंढने के बाद वापस हम वैलिडेशन स्टेप पे आएंगे, बिकॉज वी अगेन नीड टू चेक कि जो प्राइस हमें सप्लायर के पास से मिल रहा है, इज दिस प्राइस प्रॉफिटेबल इनफ? इफ यस, then we check mark the validation process and order it from supplier. So it is a altogether complementary process जो दोनों साथ में करनी पड़ती है. ऐसा नहीं है कि वैलिडेशन हो गया फिर सप्लायर ढूंढा. वैलिडेशन एंड सप्लायर हंट गोज ऑल टुगेदर. सप्लायर ने क्या प्राइस दिया, उसके ऊपर से वापस प्रॉफिट कैलकुलेशन हुआ. अगर प्रॉफिट ही नहीं हो रहा है तो वैलिडेशन में क्रॉस मार्क लगेगा कि वैलिडेट नहीं हुआ ये प्रोडक्ट, ये प्रॉफिटेबल नहीं है और इसको नहीं भेजना है, राइट? सो इफ द प्रॉफिट इज available and it is visible after the price given by supplier, then we assign the order, we place the order in China. And as the product is being imported, it usually takes 40 to 45 days for the products to be imported. Us time pe we'll start setting up the product. So we work on the product listing, we work on brand registry process, we work on building a brand kit, which is images, videos, A+ content and other graphics. And then we shift on to the last step of the business, which is strategy and launch. So in the meantime, when the product arrives, we'll start building a launch plan. We'll also start working on PPC ads, which is Amazon ads, and the strategy of what and how we'll be running ads. And we'll also start working on getting customer reviews, because it is the most vital part of this business. So to conclude the whole process and the approach of this business, it is a simple fundamental approach where we use to build successful Amazon brands. Data-centric market research or product research, plus 360 product validation, plus best sourcing option or supplier option, plus unique product branding or private labeling, and simple and effective launch plan will guarantee you success in this business. Thank you.